Hello people. I'm live here in the city of Abakaliki, Ebonyi State University for the One Youth Global Hub launch.
What you see today is just a tip of the iceberg. Greater things are coming.
We have no reason not to succeed. This beautiful environment is for you to sit down, think, innovate, come up with something, make a name, be the leader that Nigeria ought to have.
We have not just come to launch a platform. We have come to launch an environment. We have come to launch opportunity. Because at the end of the day, the future will not do itself. We will.
Everyone needs to mentor at least one person. Let us mentor these young people. Some of them are just too much. Let me use that Nigerian experience. Uche is an exceptional, I don't know what to say, he's exceptional. And I'm glad about what he's doing in Ebonyi State with these other young people in One Youth Global who are working with him. You are too much. And my prayer is that God will continue to use you to lift up Ebonyi State, to lift up the whole Nigeria and Africa as you're expanding now.
This is what these people are doing here. This is what this has happened here. So at every point in time, we see that what we started here is just me, but in 10 years time, we'll see actual outcomes. So which are giving 10 years to give us outcomes.
For us, the thought was boardrooms, Park Nation. A dream of a place where impossible wasn't the standard answer.
I love the podcast studio. We have a correspondent here in Abakaliki in Ebonyi State. I called him to come and look at this place and say to him, you got to talk to these people and see what we can do with this space, because this is a magnificent space to report from. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We've built what we describe as an operating system for shared spaces. It's called SpaceOps. We already process tens of millions in transactions and 50,000 bookings every year. We are going to offer that software to One Youth Global for 6 months free of charge. And we are going to talk about how to make that happen.
Yesterday I was talking with one of my colleagues. He said Nigeria is finished, there's no hope. But having stayed there, hearing what I'm hearing, seeing what young people are doing, I am convinced that there is hope for Nigeria. I'm
so glad I made it to Ebonyi State to be part of this launch of this remarkable and promising hub. Thanks for inviting me, Uche. This is more than just a space. It's the beginning of something meaningful. And I truly believe that the news of this hub will spread globally and that young people will reference it as the birthplace of so many of their ideas.
I believe that if you find problems, you should find solutions. This is what we are doing here at One Youth Global. One more time, I'll read my address. I'll read down the One Youth Global.
Well, that's what happens when God, of all the people to bless in the world, chooses to bless a bus conductor. I was a bus conductor in Abakaliki. If you had met me in 2011, you would have met a bus conductor in Abakaliki. That I was able to go to school was largely because some persons chose not to be corrupt. If they had chosen to be corrupt, I wouldn't have been able to access the scholarship that took me to school. If they had chosen to be corrupt, perhaps the child of an honorable minister, the child of a governor would have accessed some of the scholarships I had. I accessed some of the best scholarships in Nigeria. I had two to go to the university. So as God started to bless me, one of the commitments I made to God was that we would create a platform that would give more young people the opportunity, regardless of their social background, regardless of who their father may be or who their mothers may not be. My mother once applied to work as a cleaner at FETA. She was denied the job. If it was to be based on who my parents were, I would never stand in front of you. My target is that regardless of who you are, regardless of where you may be, if you are in a hole, we'll dig to get to you. So So when Charles said that we sent them to the remotest part of Ebonyi State, that's what the vision is about. Wherever you are, we'll get to you, regardless of the social institution. As long as God empowers our hands, we will bring the opportunity to your doorstep. No child should be allowed to be denied access to education simply because that child does not come from the right family. Every child deserves a chance. And that's what One Youth is about. Every child deserves an opportunity. And that's what One Youth is about.
So I'm hoping that when we come back, like the last speaker has said, I wouldn't wait for 10 years. I have to follow you every year. We need to come back. Let's perhaps more milestones, which is progressing, and see what we can achieve. But with what I have seen, the vision is very clear. And I want to assure you of my support to ensure that this place becomes a global center of excellence.
And I want to stand here to say, Uche, Read to Read Foundation, Read on Young Writers, we are going to donate books to all the students that are going to attend the One Youth Global Stagnation.
We raise a toast to the future of Africa. Some people see darkness, we see light. A toast that someday Africa will live up to her full potential. That someday Africa will not just be a consuming continent, but also a very productive continent. That someday Africa will no longer be approximated with mediocrity, but will be equated with excellence. So I invite you to a toast to the glory of God, to the future of Africa. Cheers.
One Youth, raising leaders. Raising leaders. One Youth. Thank you very much. God bless you.